They're all there. There's Sam with his eggs and grandpa shows and ties in the bed. He'd always digest his cheese. Then all the kids won't know how to act. And there's Uncle Ed, Cousin Billy, Grandpa's an extra knowledge on his head. Your third grade teacher is playing like wrong. Old Jane in the corner above the back. And look at that guy, he crossed between Brian and Dave, the old woman and a stone. And there's almost perfect 18 wearing a baseball cap.
Good evening. Hey, cheers. Welcome to Poetry Open Mic Asheville here at Sovereign Kava. We are gonna do some poetry and all kind of different things tonight, I bet you. I don't know what's gonna happen either, but I would like to dedicate my set to Miss Dolly Parton. Absolutely. Rest in paradise, pearls, peace, everything. She is. I call her the queen of Appalachia, definitely Southern Appalachia. So I'll dedicate some poems to her or that remind me of certain feminine type of energies or people. Okay, so this first one I wrote when I was 19 years old, and I'm 44 now, so it was a while back. But there was this program that was speaking of this little girl who was immortalized in glass in all of her clothes. She passed away very young. This was in Italy many years back. And I had never heard of it up until that point, so I had to write a poem about it. It's called Maybe Today. There's a 2-year-old girl preserved in glass. She died many years back. Her eyes closed, still in her same clothes. Resembles a baby doll. She can't walk, she can't crawl. I think of what a tragedy it must have been for the family, so stricken and sickened with grief that they preserved their beloved baby. Today, she would be an old woman, wise as the winds, sharp as its gusts, teaching us. I think of times ancient in the early 20th century when she was living in Italy, alive, vibrant, smiling, holding on to Mama's hand as they walked down the streets of Sicily. Everything beige, brown, and tan colored. Never knew what they would encounter. The little girl never even knew or completely understood the concept of death, for especially when you first started, it's so hard to accept. She played with dolls and wore dresses. Surely she was deeply loved and adored. It intrigues me. What does her soul do today to remain occupied? Looking at a child immortalized in glass makes you think on so many levels and dimensions of existence and life. Maybe she started all over again. Maybe the next time she rose among wise, beautiful women to a golden age, though her hair may be gray, maybe today. She'll get to give birth to a child, live how she wishes to live, wildflower in the summer meadow, running through the hills, staring endlessly at mountain streams, singing a song to make nature weep, falling in love in the spring, letting mystic, brilliantly colored butterflies fly through the gateways in your heart. Rainbows surround her, halos and beautiful auras around her, though she is not perfect, and she can't be perfect. Words slip, from between her lips, softly soothing, moving so sweetly, a comforting touch, a woman of love. I think there's more to that poem, but on this particular printout, that was the end of it. I'm sorry. Okay. So this poem is from 2007, I believe September. It's called Even If We Can't Hear It, Even If It Can't Hear It, Even If We Can't Hear It. And it was inspired by, there was this article in Time magazine, or Mother Teresa was on the front cover of Time magazine at the time. And it said something about Saint of the Gutters. And that just made me think, inspired me. So I wrote a poem about it. I'm not really a very religious man. There's a lot of faith in me. I'm more faith-driven, but I don't attend any church regularly. But this is called Even If It Can't Hear It, Even If We Can't Hear It. Every world needs at least one saint. Every world needs at least one angel. Every world needs at least one stranger as we walk the gutters all covered in aged new blood, needles and razors and death-dealing tables. Every world needs at least one savior. Try to save the hurt for dutiful, beautiful dessert. In the desert, I desert my curse. In the desert, through karmic revelations, I deserve my curse. Is it your turn to marry and go around the same place that made you want to get up, the same place that kept you down? We've had saints of the gutters. One is Teresa, always a great and grandmother. Every world needs at least one saint of impossible faith. Every world needs its pearl on the gate, a halo on an angelic figure sculpted and chiseled in heaven, and a heavenly earth-aged girl made wake, warming for sun, clawing gently upon my sleeping spirit body. Spirit body clutched and biting tongue of phantom enemy, falling, snarling, and smashing, and matching cups of red teas garnished with black mint leaves. The drink is too deep and rich to swallow. They say if you do, you will be high from just one sip for the rest of your life of rocky-eaten, sun-kissed, cloud-blanketed existence. Mother Teresa fought hard to take care of all of her kids in the clinch of such mayhem madness. I would rather walk deep into the whimsical wilderness and drink a cup of what she drinks so I can just be high simply from believing. And who never doubts? I've never come across one, not even the most highly devout, who sometimes doesn't get discouraged even if just for a moment. Traps of rocky boulder messengers from earth cores melting and burning hide in the corners as other humanly trapped. Draped in skin that buries you in the air with just a nanosecond of a red flash and splat, magic warped and collapsed. Every world needs at least one dark force to combat. Is this to test to see if we deserve to be where we're at? I'm at a hat that was a refugee from off of the body of the headless man. The hat had all of these messages written all over it, telling, whispering, and screaming, thousands of messages and declarations, symbols, and questions. Red desert, sunset, summer sis sits there, purple flower underwear boiling and melting gently, freely, and happily. It took half a lifetime to see something. The message is on everything, every leak, crack, every perfect mishap that attracts your hand and waving winds of changing, forgivings, newly beginning. Half a lifetime is perhaps only half a minute or second when you are no longer protected by worldly limitations. Way out in space somewhere, our lifetime is merely a second of a moment flashed as a darting stream of an evaporating beam. Still, It flashed. Shot star, comet crossing mock pits, then ass shit, then aw shit. Every universe has a story of a great disappearance. Every universe needs a cause screaming, even if it and we can't hear it. Cheers. That perhaps would be the last one, but I have one short one because I transcribed this earlier in the green room, with my hand and pen and paper. But it's originally from December 27th, 2021. Pardon me, it's been a long day. All right, this is called Some Storms Made of Powder Sugar Coats. Every once in a while, that elusive lottery lightning will get you, and the tornado that is its favorite chaperone will have all the pieces you've been missing as it's mixing. Yet it will spit and spell them out a bit different as you watch what is scattered and gathered. And so you bless your heart. But ironically enough, as you dive into the dark, you're only afraid of what's on the other side of it. When you have to see yourself in your life in the light for the first time. And you cry, but the tears only evaporate into wine. And you wonder why you haven't disintegrated yet. Although you are frozen, therefore willing to take any short or long odd bet on busted road. And your rhythm has just begun. It hasn't finished yet, though your earth eyes may be shut. But you haven't left, just needed to stretch and get out of the net that confesses favorite sunset tinker-belled into lucky lust, ruddy rust wicked into princess tiara. That's it. Cheers, thank y'all very much. And if I'm not mistaken, first up on the list is Chris. Is this set up as much as you need it to be? And you need all of these mics, I'm presuming. Just this one? Okay, cool. All right, let's welcome Chris to the stage. Give him just a moment to get situated.
No, my name is Chris Ryman. As you can see, I'm here with the Story Poem Project. That's my project. And I used to live in Louisiana and go fishing back in the bayous. But I went to this little town, and they told me not to go back there. And I asked them why. And it said because there's a swamp witch that lives back there by the name of Blackwater Hattie. You want to hear that story? All right. Blackwater Hattie, well, she lived way back in the swamp where strange green reptiles crawl, where the snakes hang thick from cypress trees like sausages on a smokehouse wall, where the swamp is alive with 1,000 eyes, and all of them are watching you. It kept folks off the track to Hattie's shack in the back of the Black Bayou. Just up the road from Hattie's shack lies a sleepy little bayou town. But all the talk about the swamp witch Hattie, well, it locks them in when the sun goes down. Well, it was rumors of what she's done, rumors of what she'd do, that kept folks off the track to Hattie's shack in the back of the Black Bayou. And one day brought the rains, and the rain stayed on and on. All the swamp water, well, it overflowed. Mosquitoes and the fever gripped the town like a fist. Of course, Dr. Jackson was the first to go. Well, some said that the plague was brought by Hattie. There was talk of hanging her, too. But all the talk got shackled by the howls and the cackles from the bowels of the Black Bayou. But then, early next morning, between dark and dawn, when shadows filled the sky, why, there came an unseen caller on a town where hope run dry. But there, in the square, they found this big black round full of fat and gurgling brew and whispering sounds as the folks gathered around that came from the Black Bayou. Well, there ain't much pride when you're trapped inside a slowly sinking ship. Why, they scooped up that liquid deep and green, and the whole town took a sip. Well, it worked. For the fever went away, and the very next day, while the skies again were blue, well, they all said, let's thank old Hattie for saving our town. Let's fetch her from the Black Bayou. So a party of 10 of the town's best men went looking for Hattie's shack. They all said swamp witch magic is useful and good. Well, they were going to bring Hattie back. Well, they never found Hattie. They never found her shack. And they never made a trip back in. But a parchment note they found tacked to a stump said, "Don't come looking again." Well, they say Blackwater Hattie still lives back in those swamps where the strange green reptiles crawl, where the snakes hang thick from the cypress trees like sausages on a smokehouse wall, where the swamp is alive with 1,000 eyes, and all of them are watching you. Just keep off the track to Hattie's shack in the back of the Black Bayou.
All right, y'all, that's Chris. Yeah, let's keep it going for Chris. That was definitely great storytelling and great visuals. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thank y'all for coming to Poetry Open Mic. Asheville, and yeah, the sign-up sheet is still going. I've got it right here with me for anyone who hasn't signed up, who wishes to. Let's see. Do have a couple of announcements. I believe it's this Friday, August 28th. We have Lulu and the Lightning at 8 p.m. Then Saturday, August 29th, you have Juliana Jade at 8 p.m. So y'all be sure to check that out this weekend. And remember, Tuesday nights is open jam. I think that's about 7 o'clock for sign up and whatnot. Those are really jumping busy nights. So definitely get here on time for that. And of course, always, this is the 16th year, I believe. Yep. The Poetry Open Mic Asheville is always going on Wednesday nights. Sign-ups at 8 o'clock. We start somewhere around 8:30. Yeah, all performers get a free double shot of Kava. Always tip your bartenders. Yes, indeed. And yeah, so I might, in the meanwhile, read a little poem or something while we're transitioning here. This one's untitled. It's probably from about 10 years ago. It's kind of weird. It's not that I dropped the ball. I just let one of mine hang too low and the other too high, up tight, down low. And everybody makes such a damn big deal out of being a human being. I'm this, I'm that, I'm everything. I'm pissed, then I'm slapped, then crying. And everybody makes such a damn big deal out of being a human being. Pollution in your vein, green. Grace the grave you are growing and mowing, loading the guts of your engine on steamboat in the Mississippi, slow, deep, wide river soak. Eating moondrops in the Delta Spring. Don't it feel so damn good to be alive and to be a fucking human being? Still alive, still wild, still everything. Just as long as you don't steal every damn thing you see. Leave something for somebody else. Your wet net in the river swept is only so deep. You are on the edge, against the rail, on the edge, in it barely, not falling in. It's too heavy. All right, thank y'all. Cheers. And once again, I'd like to thank Chris. We'd like to welcome Catherine to the stage now.
Okay, so like Kevin, I've been writing poetry for 50 years, and maybe a little bit more than that, and then I've been writing songs for about 40 years. So, all right, so this one I sort of felt would be good for Dolly also. This is a poem. It's called Sand Mandala. My life has been a tapestry of rich and royal hue, sung years ago by Carole King, still rings true. Yet the tapestry is made of dust. Colored sand intricately displayed by monks taking a stand for impermanence. As their red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, dust is splayed upon the wind. Sand forged thousands of years ago by waves of ancient grace provide a sense of eternity emanating from ocean and mountain and redwoods, where humans find peace amidst their dust. You and I are so heartfelt in our creations, our dreams, our love. We paint a color book each moment, rainbowed with hopes and fears of pots of gold, those happy fables filled with compassion for the rest. Everywhere we walk, every step we take, shedding a little skin, a speck of dust, in swirling spiraled mystery. We call it life that we are clinging to, these fragile moments of static electricity where particles unite to form these entities we call ourselves home, until we call ourselves to another place, another time. This is how dust travels, in the wind, in the lines of sand, in drawings we make upon place and time, in sync with water flowing and flutes playing and magic characters like puff, blowing, sea breeze all over, until we call ourselves monk and dot our world with precise, intentional, spiraled movement out of empty space, brief, incredible, breathtaking beauty, blown away in the next movement, into empty space, changeless home for swirling colored dust. To Dolly. And then in terms of songs, I'm mainly a songwriter, bit of a decent voice, but I do have a Spotify channel, Catherine Schultz, PhD. It's the best way to distinguish myself because I'm the only one that got a doctorate. And yes, a well-earned. And so this is my latest song, and it was inspired by two things. Let me find it here, okay. It's called Kaleidoscope. And my aunt passed away about 2.5 years ago now. It was right before the election. And she came to me in kind of a lucid dream, and she said, "Don't worry." And she kind of showed me that every single human being on this planet has a point of view of light and sound, but particularly more light, that is like a fleck of glass in a kaleidoscope. And we're all these little flecks of glass. And then she was saying, she was sort of showing me, so the importance is to try to see the whole kaleidoscope. And then there's a book that I've been reading called Waves of Creation by a scientist, Carl Kellerman. And he's been documenting these waves, like we're almost like holographic kinds of ways we sort of tune into consciousness, and that we've had a patriarchy wave and a global consciousness wave, and he's been charting the time that it's kind of shown up for our species. So anyway, between those two, I birthed this song. Make sure it comes out okay. And it's on Spotify now too. Sound.
Yes, let's keep it going for Catherine, y'all. Yeah, I dig that song and the poem. Cheers. All right, remember we do this every Wednesday night. And you get a free double shot of Kava. Pardon me, I just have to adjust a few things here. All right. So, and once again, we do have a couple of events going on this weekend. So y'all be sure to check that out. If you're in the area or looking for some things to do, Friday night, August 28th, we have Lulu the Lightning at 8 p. Lulu and the Lightning at 8 p.m. Then Saturday, August 29th, we have Juliana Jade at 8 p.m. So y'all definitely come and check that out. And anybody who hasn't signed up who may wish to, I'll be here all night. So holler at me. I got the list. Cheers. Huh? Oh, yeah, yeah, but I'm not going to read that many. All right, is Rachel on deck and ready? Hell yeah. Give her just a second to get situated. Remember, tip your bartenders and all that good stuff. Welcome back to school for the schoolers, if you're into it. And if you're not into it, welcome back to school and have some fun when you're not at school, I guess. Enjoy some Kava. Once again, let's welcome Rachel to the stage.
Hi, I'm Rachel. Thanks for hearing me. Here are some poems. I think they're mediocre, but I'm not supposed to say that. There's a hole in my heart I just can't fill. No matter who I pitch down it, no matter who trips and falls. Bodies piling up on the floor of a deep well. Doesn't matter the count, doesn't matter the gender. They land in water, a false floor, crash through the surface and find the undercurrent. If past lives are a thing, I'd come back as a leech. My husband reads about hermits and people of a non-hermitic lifestyle, whereas I listen to the voices of strangers as I fall asleep at night. We are alone, despite being surrounded by each other. Thanks. A broken guitar string sits on a table, the glass that I reach for, ready and able. Once there was a fireplace, now a void. Once a hearth, now an empty pot. Why waste my time in a vacant house with a vacant man, staring wide-eyed as I circumnavigate the feelings of us? Is this the reckoning pounding on the back door? Let me in, I hear you scream. I keep the door locked. There's a blackbird in the hall that just won't stop spewing insult after insult, raining upon my head, pelt after pelt, handfuls of rice. But we women have always understood the deal. Each day I write a new poem about you and me and the three of us. Deny reality. I miss the look of your face in the mornings. I miss your waking smile. Is there anything worth my time? A low capacity for handling emotions. It comes back to me each night as I fall asleep thinking of an indiscernible feeling. I could sense you are a unique and very good person. Can't stop the mind, can't stop the body. Time is slowly ending, like party balloons, limp and deflated. Cringe moments in purity culture, connecting with you through a window. Used by a man for their own sexual gain, slut-shamed and swearing, snarling with hatred towards me. Thanks. Can we try again? Can we move after the fight? The stalemate? The poorly chosen words? What happens next? What's to anticipate? Too many questions. And answers are slow to come by. Each day our boundaries stretch imperceptibly, uncertainty be damned. This feels too good to stop again. I meet an unexpected crossroads, and I'm not sure what path to choose, if there even is one, or if I should forge my own. I hack at shrubbery with a dull machete I've kept under my bed for protection since married. Now it tears down the forest in front of me, never promising to take away the pain of being tucked away under the bed for so many years. That's all. That's all. I think I have a couple more. All right. A blood moon rises, senseless waves tumble below, crashing on the sandy shore of rock and earth, slowly eroding the foundation of the mountain that stands upon it. The shores of my ocean have always been rocky. The sand and rock so divergent in size, so close in scope and spectrum, growing outside the boundaries of the structure that birthed it or the body that came out. It is perpetually new, rebirthed into the beauty of the new morning each day. The water laps the shore, and the rocks slowly disappear, dislodged, are displaced, underneath a red sky of the next sailor's night. That's it. All right, last one. Oh, hi, Amos. Hi, buddy. All right. I don't want to deconstruct our home, take down the curtains, and then light the house ablaze. No, we will not do that. I have faith in something else. You. You are who speaks most to me and holds the most influence. I ebb and flow on the current of your breath. My body and mind so inevitably shifted by your mere presence. I used to feel like nothing without you. I want to feel like something with you. I think together our atmosphere can adjust the temperature. Thanks. Thanks for listening.
Yes. Let's keep it going for Rachel. Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, come back and see us, everybody. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m., sign up. All that good stuff. Next up, it looks like Earth Fest. Yeah. Y'all give him a second to get to the stage and everything. But I think he's already on stage.
Hello, everybody. Greetings. Might as well. Just give me a few. At the moment, working on beat stuff, but just got this newly cool fangled device, so just got something I remember. But I'm gonna do a little bit of something funny in just a second. I just gotta make sure these beats work. Hold on. It's the homie Jay Tiller. Is this thing working? This thing playing? I'm not sure if it's working. Wait. Yeah, this thing's a little bit old. There it is. Okay. Just give me a few. All right, y'all. Hold on. We're going to do this for you. All right, bring that back right quick. Yo, man. What's up? Dude, I found some very cool beats on my phone, bro. What you talking about? Check them out. Wait. Wait, yo, what was that, bro? Hold up. Hey, give it a second. Yo. Oh. This thing's effing up a bit. Sorry. Bring yourself back to life. Different patterns, rip on the mic. It flows on twos. Different ifs you can't really figure out. It's just news. News for the real form. The form is just for your form. The mission just figure out it's a different thing that just form. Restore it all in different real factors and different things that you can't begin. Fitting on with the different shit and mixes that you hated. Make sure you figure out the different rivers have been ripping. Ever flows. Make sure the beat machine broke. That's a damn shame. That's 22, 2026. Whatever you know is a different flow. Forgive pattern matter. Different factors you can't really find it. Just find rappers. Only know that eyes within. If it fights the skin, and different fights its hit. Motherfuckers just know it's a different type of mix. A different real forms that you say you can give the artist. Every shit you mix is just it flows on news. I can really mix it different like they give nothing. Flipping shit different, you know we got something. Flipping raps and they from you give them factors. Motherfuckers don't even know they're for rappers. I'll follow this shit off and I say different fixes, you factors are different than gimmicks. If you wicked, except for you give them the rivet version, so therefore just find a conversion. Fuck with it. I don't care. Look, think about this. I'm working on stuff. Earth is coming out on the earth. They beat your hearing all playing in reverse. You figure it out yet, Jay Dilla, yes, sir. You need to think about it. Therefore, you just like it's want this or that. I hit you with some reps. Don't believe me. It's like this. Hit the flips. Mixes different real skits. I'm just a different pattern. And Z is what it is. I just make sure to reverse. Figure out the meaning. Any type of meaning that I like is different receiving. See, be just the rap style that is given, or is it skywriting? I don't read my paper, so therefore I choose my majorly. A thing that's correct. With any type of power to introspect, you should know the power, therefore we just yet a different type of matter of fact. You better realize it's just the hour of the time that is just fresh. Crack any type of mash. News is a different hash. We're all down on the freaking shroud. Different patterns that just coming from the ground. Earth as the scientist used to call myself that on Snapchat. Yes, what's on Instagram? Whatever comes off, I make sure you figure out the fact. The fact that Predator really different every effect. Attacks to different force, or different real-ish inside the different forms. All into it. If it was style that just is more into it. Different places you get scored, different flows that just is. Different freaking rappers, different flows that just hit. Different words and rappers this. Different words and rappers. Different words and rappers this. Different words and rappers this. I'll flip your words and hit you like it's just like this. I'll flip your tears, you can't even figure out the mission. The mission is exploded in your energy. Hate is just an innovative force, and therefore innovate. Made a factor freaking words that you can really just cut back. I don't give a nigga the different website. Follow the energy song of the bimbos and I long. I make sure you really know it's a different type of freaking shit that they're putting up with all the freaking microphone. I know you straight, bro. Yo, this is crazy, son. Still embracing a different shit you can't see. Talk to your friends and therefore you figure out it's just me, and you just try to be a friend of you, friend of me. Whenever I give it something you can't even figure out or see, it's just breezy. You impress me. Don't really care, therefore I just do this for you. For me, whatever it is, if an issue shouldn't know it's time to live. If an issue you should know it's time to live. If an issue you should. If an issue you should. Whoa. Flows on raps to give them all back. Are you working rolling forward to the fact? The fact is with your mind, so therefore it's just rest again, so therefore no life's a test. Hit it with facts, therefore it's hit with knowledge. The rap is gone, a different rap I'm on. Different flows into different things, you know. Different flows are going different type of tones. 2002 was different words, it changes first. The purpose on earth is different, we're just find the worth within. A different type of shifts. Breathe a little bit to figure out what it is. It is this is different rappers, this is crushing all in, so therefore we just love it. Love to be ourselves, love to think of nothing, love to cruise on the dial, so therefore we were coming a freaking rapper refractor. For what the words, but what the fuck when it matters. Whatever you give us is a different type of hazard. I don't really care, so therefore it was just a different rapper. Really type of issue, you just know it's just back the words. I say that they say first in my head on like what tables you shoot works to you. Cruise on in, somebody to just find and cruise. I haven't stopped yet. The energy is a gosh dang freaking process. When you deal with life, when you deal with shit, deal with so much. It hurts. So let's put on a different beat, man. What's up, man? I got damn, dude, damn. That's one of my influences. Woo, I just go crazy on those beats. God damn. The question is, do y'all want to hear more? I like things gonna show y'all something right quick. I'm gonna rap on it. Hold on. Sound familiar? Fun finding beats and meanings and cruising through a different type of avenue. I'm running out of time, yes, I wish you could hear the other stress of different patterns that you can really to just forget. And whatever I know is good or would be bad, I flip with different patterns that you wish you just had. With a rap form that Ray remains unworn. Or with rap or scripts that's as you know, I'm trying to give the breathing time of its life, so that's all I can sing. Yeah, just go like. Stuff like that shit. Man, we're almost out of time. I wish I had more time. But Kevin, please, just real right quick. 2 minutes, whatever, just one. It's fine, maybe every night. But let me think, let me get the beat, the next one. Really want to get the shit, you should know that we're not done. Should do some sub versions is readily, the fact of it. This type of screen for the version on with. C is probably the end of this. The alphabet, any type of pattern that frets. Get down with the new type of sound that comes from the ground. This bounds are different, you know it's a different thing. The compounds are surrounds with the new type of freaking just word, it's just knowledge and prospect. Gene access, any type of freaking motherfuckers that they make up with the process. This is it, a different shit that you can't dismiss. For sure you find this just a different type of width. Whenever I give the sense, and all the wrong things, a different shit is just hits. Whatever it just means, I know sure you figure out it's a real scene. Yes, sir, that's enough of that. I was gonna keep it going, but I gotta be respectful. Sorry, y'all. If you want to see more, come in the back. Who knows? I might catch a freestyle myself. Have a good night, y'all.
All right, let's keep it going for Earth Fairs, y'all. Bringing the old school with the new school and a new language even. There you go. All right. Y'all remember to come back and see us every Wednesday. Sign-ups 8 p.m. tip your bartenders, all that good stuff. All right. On deck is Kava. My bad. Kava is going to take just a second to set up here with the electric. And remember Friday, August 28th, we have Lulu and the Lightning right here at this stage.
This song is called Psh. I'm playing this for Amanda right there. Cool. I love love, but not as much as I love drugs and I love lust. And I would change my wicked ways, girl, I try to stay the same. And talking circle words are cheap, your arguments you'll find no sleep. Yeah, talking circle words are cheap, your arguments, they're all so weak. You said you'd save me, I don't see your face much lately. And why do I feel better when we're together? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. And busted nose, dirty clothes, pack your bags and hit the road. Drown your tears in petty fears, plead your case, you have no home. It started pouring rain, I hopped the train. Man, when did I get so old? You said you'd save me, but I don't see your face much lately. And why do I feel better when we're together? I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Well, you love me, but not as much as you love drinks and you love clubs. And how I wish I'd known you were just waiting to go. Pouring vodka out your cup, I said that's it, you've had enough. I'm cutting you off, you've had enough. Cutting you off, you've had enough. You said you'd save me, but I don't see your face much lately. And why do I feel better when we're together? let's wrap this up. I swear we're done playing games. You've had your fun. Thank you. Woo. I good? Minimal feedback, not bad.
All right. Let's keep it going for Kava. Yeah, yeah. All right, all right. Next up, we've got Yak making his way to the stage. He's got to get set up and whatnot, but once again, I'm going to tell you about the events this weekend. Friday night, the 28th, we have Lulu and the Lightning at 8 p.m. Saturday, August 29th, we have Juliana Jade at 8 p.m. So y'all check that out. Some of the last weekend events. Well, the last weekend events for August.
How's everybody doing tonight? My name is Yak. It's been a while since I've been here at Open Mic, but it's always a pleasure and a privilege to see all of you lovely people here. Kava is a special place for many people, including myself, with special concoctions and special feelings. I wrote this song under some special concoctions and some special feelings, and I hope that y'all enjoy it. The song is called M-O-Z-T-Y, and my name is Yak. Am I good to go? Just pulling up my lyrics just in case, because I did write it last week, and I would hate to fumble the bag. Thank you. Got every tab. Okay. Here we go. Yak introducing M-O-Z-T-Y. Heads full of noise, and my pockets full of maybes. Phone full of ghosts saying, bro, yeah, you changed lately. I ain't lost, I'm just hard to find. Brain on fire, fully wired, I'm just taking my time. Got every tab open that's in my vicinity. Brain loading just a second, I need some tranquility. I swear I got too many voices trying to breathe into me. And one thing start another, I end up with injury. M-O-Z-T-Y, somebody tell me what's wrong with me. Mine too loud, I seem to have misplaced the start key. Signal in my head keeps missing that frequency. Say I'm good, but then I blank. Wish I could blink out into another place. Leave my soul in my body for just a couple days. Somewhere awfully quiet would feel like an escape. It just feels safe, it feels like space where I learn how to breathe without rush, without pull, without push. But I still find myself thinking of you. Like even in absence, my mind keeps you in shape. Like even in stillness, my body, it stays awake. I'd float then get up on my cloud stretching thin. I would wake up to find myself free falling in the wind. No appetite, no ground in sight, where's left and right. Maybe falling's another way, just so I can feel alive, just so I can feel alright. Free falling and now I dive past the point of overthinking every what if, how and why. Break the surface of the sky, cold and shaking I survive. M-O-Z-T-Y on my mind, it's my final lullaby. If it's too late I apologize. I like to think we'll meet again, but in the sky I think we'll meet, I think we'll meet, yeah, I think we'll meet in the sky. I think we'll meet in the sky. Some things don't translate clean to sound. Just hum when the lights go down. M-O-Z-T-Y. Thank you. My name is Yak.
Yes. Let's keep it going for Yak, y'all. Yeah. And remember, we do this every Wednesday. Sign-ups at 8 o'clock. We start the show around 8:30. Please tip your bartenders. Free double shot of Kava for all performers. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, if he's ready, the guy who's hosted this for like 15 years, before last autumn, I believe, Caleb Beissert, always comes with the real poetry. Like, he does his research. So y'all welcome Caleb Beissert to the stage.
Actually, I'm going to be reading some artificial poetry, which is actually real poetry, but the title of this poem is Artificial Poem, number 1. What do we have against the end? We love epitaphs, good last lines, bows on packages, the wild blue sky. The top of the mountain trails end, rigid nightcaps and goodbye kisses, the season's finales, the savored last swig, punching the clock when it takes its sick time, sweet yesterdays, and beaches where the ocean touches. Might I be the last one who considers this by the roadside truck stop up in flames, the gasoline still soaking our shoes as we drive, and all the cowboys riding off into their sunsets, all the highways leading toward an empty sky. This might be our exit, all these footprints of muddy words and fleeting song come to matter not anymore as creation touches us and we become Pompeii in the technological snow. Electric dandelions, daturas and arbutus reclaim this wet rock, fully awakening in a thrum of morning without us. Agony Garden, breathe some fucking life in you. The doorbell rings. This time Christopher rises, drifts into the house where darkness eats its body in the hallways and bats sleep in the attic. He wonders whether anyone hears water the way he does, the history it carries, washing away and remembering. Christopher cracks his back, moves his head side to side, brushes the deep addiction, always gnawing at him, enough to make him feel sick enough. There's a walled garden with delights of camellias and rose trellis, fountains singing from a stone koi, time darkened. He listens intently to the water sound, rain generations seeping through spirals in the head of a coneflower. Johnson's small fruit farm. The old man at the apple house said Mr. Johnson passed away last night. He'd been sick for a while. Miss Johnson says she's done with the farm. I remember picking raspberries big as strawberries, buckets of blueberries, crisp apples that snapped when you bit into them. They didn't grow watermelons. No jackfruits hang in that little mountain orchard. No cantaloupes. Hearing Lorca play the piano, it did not bring back the cafe, dark and cool from the Andalusian heat. It did not stop the storm clouds from gathering above the Cathedral de Granada. It did not dissolve the bullets from the guns of fascists. But when I listened to the trembling old record, your voice coursed through the piano alive. It did not unburn the pages. It did not move your lips. And I'll leave you with this. Thank you. I'll leave you with this poem by the great poet W.S. Merwin. This is Nocturne number 2. August arrives in the dark. We are not even asleep, and it is here, with a gust of rain rustling before it. How can it be so late all at once? Somewhere the Perseids are falling toward us already at a speed that would burn us alive if we could believe it. But in the stillness after the rain ends, nothing is to be heard but the drops falling one at a time from the tips of the leaves into the night. And I lie in the dark, listening to what I remember, while the night flies on with us into itself. Thanks.
All right, let's keep it going for Caleb Beissert, y'all. Woo, woo. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all for coming to this open mic.
Bossing Abadoya.
All right. So is there anybody else who wished to sign up on the mic tonight who hasn't already? All right. We're gonna let our buddy Yak go back up there one more round. See what he's got. Y'all just give him a moment to get prepared and whatnot.
What's up, y'all? It's me again. My name is Yak. Now, this song is called Radical. I hope you all enjoy it. It's very different than the last one that we heard, in a good way. Ready when you are, bro. Can't believe how sick I am. I mean, I am, so you better call the ambulance. See, I didn't know damn, but I would when I'm older. Used to pop a couple pillies, now they call me sober ride. I would squeeze one eye when I drive. I was fucked up and barely alive. With my two homies barely made by. Some of us got out, the other had to say goodbye. Why he move like that? Why he move like that? Why he squeeze like that, huh? Why he squeeze like that? Why he fine like that? Why he lean like that, huh? Why he move like that? Why he squeeze like that? Why he leave like that, huh? Why he move like that? Why he leave like that? Why Blicky on his lap? I can't even stand him and I can't take this. I'm looking for a good world and I can't take it. Caught up and been alone and I feel like I would make it. Ice in my veins cause my heart is in the Beissert. Earth is bleeding red. What are these people saying? I'm dreaming of a good world and I can't escape it. I can't even stand it. No, I can't even take it. Life is so cold but I would never forsake it. The world is awfully blurry from this shattered lens. It seems everybody these days plays pretend. Don't ask how I feel, you know I'm out of 10. But a number doesn't matter when you burnt out again. Talk too loud, I ain't got no common sense. Glass on the dash, I see the world all bent. Eyes wide open, I don't want to vent. My life is really great, but I hate paying rent. Moon is too bright, I don't think I'm asleep tonight. Another woe upon the world and that shit's tight. I'm going government supplying guns to both sides. I'm making instrumentals, calling that a soundbite. I'm gonna trap the money if you're trying to give it. Like a politician, grin and watch me fucking spend it. Go and take a leap, I'm on a different planet. Oh, that's your girlfriend? I think the team done ran it. Oh no, I'm just playing. I'm sipping lemonade. Potato flew around my room for a couple days. How can I buy a house? How can I afford my lunch? When it comes to grievances, I think I got a bunch. They told us save the world, then they sold it twice. They grabbed a bow on it and they raised the price. There's plastic in my balls and in the ocean. And that's it. And that's radical. Pretty radical. Thank you, gang. Thank you for letting me perform. Good night, everybody. Thank you, thank you.
All right, let's give it up for Yak again. Yeah. Cheers. Yes. Be sure to tip your bartenders, all that good stuff. Come out for all the wonderful events we have here all the time. Next up, we're going to let Earth Fairs get one more spin. Then me and Aaron Price are going to close it out. All right, let's welcome Earth Fairs back to the stage.
First question I have for you all is, what do you think it means to reverse something? What could it mean, y'all? Could it mean to reverse that world? Could it mean to put it somewhere where it should be or shouldn't? I'm out of time right now, but the time will begin in just a minute, or a second, or now. Who knows? Going within this strange ground to be able to find out what's found within you, cruising through with all the different news. Here he is, the brother from the land before 2002, when life was cool. You could throw a baseball, kick a soccer ball, chalk on whatever, the sidewalk, not on someone's house. Don't do that shit, it's bad. Yeah, your house good? You chop my house up. What the fuck? Check this out. You basically would have all that bullshit happen. If you are here from years before. A lot of celestial energies and bodies are here before me right now. It's Kevin Evans, freaking Miss Rachel and her band. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people here. You all remember how music used to be. And so, as I play this next thing, I really am working on trying to get beats. But I will play more of those funny, goofy beats. Forwards and reverse. Let's see what we come with. If it works. It probably don't work, y'all. I'm sorry. That thing fell out. Hold on. Nope. No, wait. I gotta get this thing situated. It's a bit. Is it working? Oh, no. Nope. I'm gonna try rapping with the beats. Give it a second. Just meditate for a second. It's been a long day. Even Jay Dilla's beats in reverse still are healing. Give me a second. If you don't mind a second. Hold up. Still part of the performance. Yeah. Hey, what's up, y'all? You're doing good? Awesome, Jay Dilla, yeah. Working on my own stuff real soon. Soon we're playing on the beat phone pattern or freaking Facebook on the phone flick, whatever it is. The phone face, that's what it is. I have no script, didn't have time for it. Just wanted to come off the mind to tell you the process, the consciousness of a said fool who's lost in some things that he can't even know too much. It can make you lose a lot of friends, but at the same time, you can then gain a friend within yourself, but then gain others who are sort of like you, but just have different things about them. And unique, whatever you see is just a different flow. It's like a river. You see, this is the different world type of dream. You snap like this, you snap like that, and do different things that make you feel good. Yeah, snap like this, snap like that, and do real things that make you feel real good. I said, snap like this, and snap like that. Just keep snapping, and you just keep rapping. Just keep snapping, just like that. Just keep going, and just keep rapping. Just keep snapping, just like that. Whatever is good, I'll give you a rapper version. Rules on with any type of suit that's just real for me. I don't give a dang. Go! Come on, it's in my piece. I'm sorry, but it's still good. Come on, yeah. Hey, yeah, come on. Stop. I'm about to go inside. Hold on. Ooh, this shit ain't good shit. Ooh, feel like I'm dizzy. Not really. Just if every pattern becomes so silly, a different refrigerator matter what it means. Cash out my real forms, the form is just forward. All the good real score, the old so full, so therefore you figure out the new tunes. Just as forgiving words, so therefore it's just first purpose all in, so therefore you find it in the verse all. Different patterns, so therefore you know we might falling on down, so therefore you come with the real verse fall. Yo, what's good? I'm back for the rap patterns, it's just as much. Cruise on, different rap bars, different word batters. Make sure you're freaking with different word factor. I don't care, make sure you're out of air. Yes, just breathing. Different real issue, realize issue was no heathen crew. Is good or what is not right. I flip different things that are just great and rash. It can be sort of annoying. Put the issue back in the bag. Yeah, that's good. Yes, the bag of proverbial universe, your pocket. Rocket, sort of like a socket that electrifies if it batters on the mic. The real stripe that you can freaking find, right? You can breathe 1 second off the dark mic, but I could, but really it's just breath control, walking it down and bring it down just a little bit. But this word is it for shit that just hits the facts is just news, the truth. Losing on through forever, but just give the spoon. Losing on forms of war, this is just ward. I said it again, but I hopped on my audio form. I said it backwards, but then I said it forwards. It must be important for the word sense. World, whatever, but just he gives it's just like this. It just cruise on the roof like, okay, what's going on within the mic? I'll tell you, Sonny, you better be on the beat. Hey, man, what's that also shit? Look out, man. What are you doing? You're looking all stupid. So now you look like you've been spreading all the self-love. When you should be getting yourself. Give yourself a hug and tell you just to better yourself. You do that shit, you learn a lot of good things. And so much of things that give people a strength. Woo! There you go, man. You told me some good stuff, right? Every shit you get all upon the mic, the golden age, whatever rap styles one is. If different ish to give them a different factor. About not yet. Even shit you can't really find out with knowledge. Hold on 1 sec. Man. Damn, Z, you done yet? No. All right, wait. Give him a sec. 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 Just give him a sec. What's up? Man. Oh, man. How many of y'all remember these beats? This is Jay Dilla Volume Mix #1 if you've heard of it on YouTube. Anyone here? We got Jay Dilla lovers in the house. This is dedicated to him because he passed away in 2006. It's 2026. Rest in peace to James Yancey. It's for you, dog. I'm Aquarius as well. I love you, man, for real. Wish I could have met you, but yeah. Hold on one sec. Oh, we're going in just a minute. Hold on. And I just slip of the words, just hit them, but just don't they can't get back. I don't give a shit, you should know it's a different type of shit when it hits you with distraction. Tracks on the freaking train, whenever it's just to stay the soul. Hit it with scrolls of elder to be, hit it with words of first degrees in these type of niche. Whenever it's slipping with different type of things, you can't just hate. I bet you're reversing. To spin with I don't give a care for whatever we come with the real every air everywhere patterns are just there we're all tuned you should know that we should prosper out of all to lose. Are we done yet? No. Goodbye.
All right, let's keep it going for Earth Fest.
Clear my throat.
Yeah.
Lovely night, Kava.
Yeah. The next up on deck, we'll give them just a minute to get to the stage and get set up. We have Brennan Carroll headed toward the stage. Yeah. I believe it's our last performance of the night outside of myself and Aaron Price. So it's been a good night, but we're going to end it a little earlier than normal.
So, first thing I'm noticing here, no more platform? But I liked feeling taller than all of you. Whoa, I am going to... I've got it at about a little past 12.
Okay. Hey everyone. Heard you needed some more performers. I haven't touched this thing all day, so let's see how. Well, apologies in advance. I feel like I should be playing some Dolly Parton song or something from Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I'm just going to play what I usually do. And I mean, if you all want to dance the time warp or something after this, I won't stop you. Probably going to save that for Halloween, though. So, just to clarify, are we doing 5 minutes or 10? Whatever my heart desires. All right. All right. Playing until 4 a.m. it is. I think it's been a minute since I've played this one here. This one song here. It's I wrote this one about 10 years ago, sometime in 2016. It's one of the few songs that I've been playing for that long, and I still actually enjoy playing it. So, especially since at the time I wrote it, you know, there's some social commentary, subtle social commentary in it that I thought at the time it would sort of die out by the end of the year, and the song would quickly become dated. 10 years later, though, down the road, I've realized I could probably play this song the rest of my life if I wanted to. And okay, we got some judges in the audience tonight. Anyway, enough chitter chatter. I'm going to get going. The runner rose up, another bad dream. The things that he saw were more real than they seemed. They were filled with anger, they were filled with hate. Was it just a vision, or was it really his fate? He had to know the truth. He ran away into the night, far away into the night, disappeared into the canyon sky. He ran away into the night, far away into the night, disappeared into the canyon sky. Up high on the mesa, under the moon, out in the distance, yet in plain view, he heard the sounds behind the wall, the people's voices saying get them all. It was time for him to leave. He ran away into the night, far away into the night, disappeared into the canyon sky. He ran away into the night, far away into the night, disappeared into the canyon sky. The chilling breeze filled the desert air. The storm was coming, a storm of fear. You had to warn the others, you had to give them a voice. Whoa, but they may not believe him. You had no other choice. Time was running out. He ran away into the night, far away Thank you. All right, all right. Forgot to mention before, I hope my voice doesn't sound too dead out there. You know, this week, it's like I've had one of those allergies promoted to cold, then back to allergies. So I got a feeling later tonight I'll be drinking some kind of NyQuil. Okay, well, that's more like it. I'm going to do a cover from Family of the Year. Let me go. I don't want to be your hero. I don't want to be a big man. I just wanna fight like everyone else. Your masquerade. I don't wanna be a part of your parade. Everyone deserves a chance to walk with everyone else. While I'm holding down a job to keep my girl around, and maybe buy me some new strings for her and out on the weekend. We can whisper things, secrets from our American dreams. Maybe need some protection, but I'm a kid like everyone else. So let me go. I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be a big man. I just wanna fight like everyone else. Chance to walk with everyone else. Thank you, everybody. Sort of. Sure. I'm glad to hear it. Did you get that, YouTube? He has to go to the bathroom. Whew. It is 100 degrees up here. Oh, what am I gonna play next? All right, here's another oldie of mine. I guess this one is 9 years old, but I don't know. I started writing this one in 2016, then kind of took a break and finished it much later on. So is it really 10 years old? I don't know, but I'm going to play it. Every now and then I need to hide away and dream of somewhere far where I can always stay. It's a place where you can be naive with no more heartaches, no more tears in vain, with no regrets to bring you down. You can be at peace. You'll be happy in another world. Another night on the town, I've got nowhere to go except for somewhere special, somewhere only I know. It's a place where you can be naive. No more heartaches, no more tears in vain, with no more empty nights alone. You'll feel whole again. You'll have someone, another world. With no more trouble to bring you down, you'll be alive again. You'll always be loved in another world, in another world, in another world, in another world. All right, thanks everybody. Hope I helped in keeping this going just a little longer.
All right, let's keep it going for Brenna Carroll. Woo, woo. Yeah. Thank y'all very much for coming. All right, at this point, I'd like to welcome Mr. Aaron Price to the stage. It might take a second to get set up here. But, yeah, we're going to do a little something, some poetry, music, and things of that nature, I suppose. So you're good with just that? So I can use this one? Yeah. All right, I'm going to retire this portable. I always give it to Morgan. I'm used to giving it to Morgan. Or no, you good. All right, good evening, y'all. We've been trying to send, I tried to put the intention earlier for us to send all the love we can to Miss Dolly Parton. Absolutely. All right, this is Aaron Price. I'm Kevin Evans. We're gonna close it out, I believe, at this time. But I do appreciate all y'all joining us. It still feels nice and cozy in here. This one's called Serve. Okay. Yeah, he's still tuning up, but the first poem will be Serve. You ready? Cool. All right. Here we go. We reign in our bodies, the color of thunder, broke bread, heart hue, at the mahogany table for supper. Same place they trophy case, pray and argue. Then we take turns as each other, as shadows, as statues. Then again, you are you and I nobody. We are an ornery, motley bunch, aren't we? But we always eat in peace. At the end of the night, you were dressed in mahogany, mahogany. I obviously scream the same way you cry, enraged with torrid love, not hate, waste, wrenched and wedged. They sit in the seat where weapons are set, as alarms going off by dawn. The chair's antique, stained with the age of wisdom in bombs and bonds. The hot seat is sweating and vibrating, and when you water it down, it cannot tell a lie. Yet the table itself regards not any shelf life. They packed themselves years ago to a box, a crate, grabbed a ladder and toted themselves to the highest, most inaccessible shelf in the pantry or a covered cupboard. Styrofoam, brained, and known only in black and white names. Trap the light in the attic and hang jewelry on the crying pity Christmas tree. She calls herself Joyless Judy and labels herself to be permanently on dreary duty. Fortunately, her mother is a quilt that is a tissue, and her father, enchanted midnight forest. Judy, she sang in the choir and in the chorus and gives all of her porridge to the poor kids bored with wither weather. It rains in river, and the fish fry in summer, and the jungle jangled with juice juniper and bright bluebirds. Extraterrestrial tears fall into the dirt. So out of it grows a plant you never served. Ooh, cheers. All right. I think we got a few more for y'all. This next one was written in February of this year. It's called Chrysalis Conundrum. It's short. It's with early butterflies. It's naturally such a beautiful world. So many beautiful souls, specifically when unadulterated, underrated, understated. But damn, so many wrenches in the wind and falling from the sky in any season. Sometimes there are frozen nails and hammers clamoring to serve even without knowing the exact purpose or worth. Dirt begs at it to open up new abode when too cold and stark, where your heart knocks upon buried cave walls. Can't believe the celestials' invisible strings keep fishing all of these angels, rambling for rainbows and gold we rarely can collect in this old earth's rain barrel. It's still naturally such a beautiful world, untampered, unadulterated, not molested, drained, hated, and threatened for having less coins in the goody satchel or less miles upon the custom-crafted saddle. Hated for meaning your smile as opposed to leaking it upon the tile or painting it upon pandering predator, claiming to hold every cure. Still, we stand with humanity as the thief is brandishing peace as a threat, not a bouquet. And they lie and lie and lie and lie. Meanwhile, some of the brightest lights become early butterflies. Cheers. Thanks, Aaron. All right, so I'm going to read from my phone as well. All right. So this is a poem I wrote a couple of years ago after losing my person, or as I call it, Everheart. It's called Our Sanctuary. I buried my best friend and companion at 42 yesterday, looking for a little knot of a bead of cool cross breeze at the crossroads. Hereby flown stone to stone, lily to lily, flower to flower, leap toad, fly butter, and sweet pea bee in the sanctuary. An estuary to ferry priceless thoughts, piggy bank shotgun blasted, leaking the contents of heaven sent, pale bent heart rainbowed across the harshest arches, running wild, loose, and rampant in the panting dog pit. Oftentimes wondering about spaceships mothered and uttered under earth-gripped latches and handles on caskets. Give back and get back to the basics, shaking and scraping dirt with shovel, peeping the angles of God's miniature silent angels, sprinkling light and sight through the timbers and meadows. Desperate, sweet cherries seeding gently into the ground from toppled over tree. There go you, there go we. From now on, I'll most likely feel like a piece of my earth body is always missing. but still there go I. You said since you can't, that I have to live your life, my widescreen limited edition. We wanted to spend the rest of our lives together. Strange way in fate for it to happen. Strange way in fate for it to happen. You're in that realm now, and I'm still down here stuck in this beautiful mucky manhole pit. Lucky to be graced in the face by shooting and falling stars. And there you are, but never to really die. You just always knew how to hide so bright in plain sight. It sucks that I can't hold you in our greatest comforts through heaven and hell with my earth arms upon your earth love calm. My eye in center of storm. My right, all right, even when dead wrong. Still now, certainly, I know you're home. Cheers. Thanks, Aaron. It was beautiful. Beautiful playing. All right, I'm going to close out with one last poem. It's called Browns. Yeah, that's all I'll say about it. It's a weird explanation for a poem reaching out to someone who passed before I met her daughters. It's a whole thing. I wrote this in 2007. It's called Browns. Dear Miss Brown, I know you did your very best. Many people wish you were still around. I saw your picture, your face rendered with Spanish colors, your spirit lit with graceful dancing, teaching mother. And your daughter still remembers how you taught her so much while locking the door to the cocoon just to keep her safe in a world of ruins. Is this where we have come to roam? Atone after venturing into blackly abstract distract. Have me in your catch. Get me into your stretch of heaven's highest imagination with all of your dreams of a better, perfect world still intact as the noble lights sketch and flash. Dear Miss Brown, your daughter has seen some troubles in mistaken taken identity, though she still hangs on secretly and tightly to your golden tree. And what a sweet history it would be without an early passing, without a sun flapping into the winding wings, and a whining stream is crying belief. They say nothing is impossible when the majestic microphone bellows in old goodbyes and new hellos. I tried to give to and mend her soul. Your daughter with heavy aching itch upon the stones of her trembling bones. So I'm giving her Jones like it is my own. But many of my dreams of love laughs, lap after lap, seem to fade into the clone perfume of the misconstrued and interrupted past. And so we're sorry, with absolute apology, for not being everything in every place we want to be. But life seems to happen sometimes, even when not asked for. Strong daughters and sons, salts and rums, at times caught but not done, as they blow over aging storm, all in good, well-pronounced tongue. And there's the tongue for the down and out, for the distraught, for the name stolen or bought in temporary bitter dealing bargain. Dear Miss Brown, I see the art spinning a thought in whipping webs sought and sobbed from back shots of lashed hearts. You fought as hard as you could, and we, hypnotized beneath shaken superstitions, walk backwards upon tracks of vanished elusive black cats. We eat the leaves as we knock on wood and bathe in dirt. Dear Miss Brown, I offer you all of my respect first. Dear Miss Brown, too damn good and sweet rebel burn, too good even for the earth, and the earth is brown, treated with gold, but never free of chained shadow when forced to travel in space ramble. The wood in the trees, it too is brown, as some of the buildings are. Memories and missing keys, missing strings of a dinged up harp. You walked with your light on full blast through all of the trappings of the dark. You got to that cloud where you now strum and pluck that harp, blowing up unusual musical notes of honest, haunted dust. And in the end, when you brush off the sounds, it reads love. It sings love in Browns. Aaron Price, y'all. Cheers, y'all. It's been a great night. And Dolly, happy Wing Day. I don't know what to say. She got her wings for real now. She always had them, but to Dolly Parton. She is. Yeah, if you want to close out with a little whatever, that's cool. But tip your bartenders, all that good stuff. Come back and see us here at Poetry Open Mic Asheville. All performers get a free double shot of Kava. And you also get a nice smile most of the time, too. Cheers, y'all. My name's Kevin Evans. Come back, see us next week.
That I